I joined the military straight out of college. Serving my country meant long deployments, months away from home, and missed birthdays and anniversaries. I thought my wife, Sara, understood the sacrifices I was making. I trusted her completely. Sara and I had been married for 7 years, and our home, a cozy suburban house, was supposed to be our sanctuary. I left for my 6-month deployment, confident that our life would remain intact. I was wrong. The first red flag came from a call I got from a neighbor. He hesitated before saying, "Amir, are you aware that someone has been staying at your house?" I laughed, thinking he meant a distant cousin or a friend of hers, but when I asked for details, his words froze me. "Not a friend. It's a man. She's moved him in, and she's been hosting him while you're away." My stomach churned. I tried calling Sara. She ignored my calls. I texted her. No reply. Something inside me shattered. Over the next week, I started gathering evidence. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Neighbors confirmed seeing a man, often, leaving late at night, entering my house. Photos surfaced on social media, Sara smiling next to him, holding his hand, posting intimate captions like, "Home feels so cozy with you here. Wish you were mine forever." I was thousands of miles away, and she was literally cheating in my own home. I could feel anger building like a storm inside me, but I didn't act rashly. I planned. I first contacted my lawyer, explaining the situation. With evidence of adultery and financial control over the house and savings, I had the legal upper hand. My lawyer smiled, saying, "Amir, with this, we can ruin her, legally and publicly." Next, I monitored her communications secretly. I installed discreet trackers on the house security cameras and, over days, recorded her and her lover's comings and goings. Every intimate photo, every message, every lie was captured. I waited for the perfect moment. The moment came one evening when Sara had invited her lover for a dinner. I returned from deployment early, a day ahead of schedule. I let myself in quietly while they were preparing the dining room, champagne on the table. Sara froze when she saw me standing there in uniform, unannounced. Her eyes widened, mouth opening and closing, but no words came out. I calmly walked past her and whispered, "Nice home you've made for him. Too bad it's mine." Her lover turned around and panicked. You can't be here." He stuttered. "Oh, I'm here," I said calmly, "and now everything changes." I had already called the police and my lawyer, who arrived within minutes. Sara begged me to let her explain, but I was done listening. She tried to block the door, scream, and plead. I handed the police the evidence: photos, messages, and security footage. They escorted her lover out immediately. Sara was arrested on charges of trespassing, fraud, and adultery evidence for the divorce case. By the time the neighbors arrived, the truth came out. They had all seen this man in my house before. The whispers, the judgment. Sara had no defense. Within a month, I filed for divorce. The court granted me full ownership of the house, cars, and savings, citing her infidelity and abuse of marital trust. Sara walked away with nothing, while her lover disappeared from town entirely, abandoned and humiliated. Her parents refused to support her once they realized the full extent of her betrayal. She had no friends, no social standing, and nowhere to go. Meanwhile, I rebuilt my life quietly but confidently. I moved back into my house, repaired it, and even redecorated. The walls that had once witnessed her betrayal now echoed with my triumph. 2 years later, I run my family business with focus and peace. Friends and relatives admire my resilience. Sara occasionally calls, sobbing, begging for forgiveness, or posting on social media about regrets, but I don't respond. I visit the house I paid for, walk past rooms that were once scenes of betrayal, and I smile. Not because I enjoyed her suffering, but because I regained my life and dignity. The greatest revenge isn't yelling, fighting, or destruction. It's reclaiming your power, your peace, and your freedom while leaving the traitors to their ruin. Sara learned it the hardest way. I didn't just punish her. I eradicated the world she thought she controlled, and that, Shergil, was my brutal, perfect revenge.